try and do things a little bit differently here. I guess initially I was trying to start this page to talk about some of the things that I battle with in everyday life. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start a video diary. And what I'm going to do with this video diary is I'm going to keep it up here on YouTube, put it out there for the world to see, in hopes that it can help someone, it can help anyone, people going through the things that I'm going through. So, here we go. When I first started this channel, I sit and wonder and think and think and think about what I can bring to the surface for this YouTube stuff that would make people go on and want to watch my content. And it's been a little bit over a year now since I started. And I think the best way to go about it would be for me to just lay it out there. And it's a lot easier said than done because I sit down and I think about what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. But then once I get in front of this camera, it never works out that way. So, um, so let's start with something simple. Today is the 17th of December. I'm out here in Chicago, and I'm going to be heading back up north, northern Illinois, or central Illinois rather, tomorrow morning. But to provide a little bit of context about how I got here, a friend of mine invited me out, and the purpose was because he was out here and he was trying to survive on his own, and I guess it just wasn't working out for him. So the invitation was put out. Fast forward, literally 2 weeks exact, here I am, sitting on the bedroom floor of the room that was given to me. An hour ago, I was told that I'm going to be getting taken back to central Illinois in the morning about 6 a.m., 7 a.m., which is fine. You know, it's fine. There's nothing I can do about that. It's not my place. It's not my space. All I'm doing is taking up room right now. So I get it. I guess for me, being the person that I am and thinking the way that I think, I'm not able to connect the dots. So it bothers me. Not understanding what I did, how the conclusion came to going back on what the original agreement was. And I can't be mad at anybody for it because nothing is forever, everything is temporary. So today is going to mark the first day of this video diary. And I've been working on the consistency. If you go back and look at my previous videos, there's so many things that I would like to talk about. But I wouldn't even know where to begin when it comes to talking about those things. So, at this point, I'm just here trying to figure it out. choosing to come to Facebook. I feel like that is a major role or a major part of why I'm here doing this, sitting in front of this camera talking about these things. I want to give a little bit more backstory about myself. I know I mentioned in my first, second, maybe even third video about how I got to the situation that I'm in or how I was brought up, which led to me being the kind of person that I am. And as I get older, I make the connections. I'm making the connection. See, at a very young age, the young age of about 14, 15, I ran away from home. Why did I run away from home? I ran away from home because I just felt like I was being treated poorly. I ran away from home. I ended up in a shelter. Or no, I stayed with a family member for a while. And that living situation wasn't the most ideal. Made me uncomfortable. So I ended up going to a shelter. And I was in that shelter for quite some time. Um, I guess to get to the point, I never really had consistency in, I guess you can say, role model or an adult figure. I didn't have anybody to go off of. It was just me leaving home at 15, ripping and running the streets the way I was. I joined the military. I enlisted in the army. Had I known that enlisting in the army was going to not necessarily help me, I mean, it taught me a lot of survival, but as an adult being a part of society, survival is the bottom of the barrel. Survival is an instinct, and that instinct, I sit and I ponder about where that instinct comes from. It comes from not having sufficient enough or not having a sufficient enough environment to feel comfortable. So you stack your comfort on top of the bare minimum. Because, I mean, who wants to live their whole life without being comfortable, right? How does it feel not being in survival? Ultimately, yeah. How does it feel not being in survival? I'm sorry. I get stuck thinking about things sometimes. I sit and I think about this all the time. Like, how does it feel to not be in survival mode? What does it take to achieve the level of success where you can truly, truly live comfortably? I don't think I've ever had that. And even just today, I realized that I don't think I've ever actually been loved properly, given an environment where I can thrive in and be myself versus trying to go on and mask and meet people where they're at. And I think that plays a huge role in who I am today, too. I don't know. It's complicated, man. There's so many things that I want to sit and talk about and just put myself out there. But with time, that will come. I've lived a very, very frugal life, and I'm tired of living this frugal life. So, this isn't a moment of emotional vulnerability. This is more a moment of, or a time of, me trying to find the light, find my way with no guidance. And it's like, who do you turn to for that kind of thing? Who do you talk to? Who do you go to for the answers? No one has the answers. There isn't a book written that just has the answers in it. We can talk about, your parents are supposed to be the ones that are supposed to prepare you for the world. But what do you do when the parents that are supposed to prepare you for the world are the same reason that you wanted to escape being a child or escape from being under their thumb? Man, it goes deep, guys. It gets deep. And I'm just trying to uncover it all. I feel like I try to meet societal standards, and the more that I try to meet standards, the more the problems that I have, such as my ADHD and my autism, stand out. And then it's not even just that, it's more so when they stand out, I'm not accepted with open arms. I'm criticized. I'm rejected, which that opens a whole new can of worms. Rejection sensitivity dysphoria, RSD. I'll get around to talking about that more than likely on another video. But these are all the things that I sit and I think about in my life. Like, I want to find the answers. But I guess I just keep going forward until I do. Because giving up is not an option. I've got a son and a daughter who are out here in this world. They don't necessarily rely on me, but to have something to show them, to have something to be proud of when they become of the age to understand, that's what I aim for. Again, I don't know where I'm going with this, but this is entry number one. Yeah, I don't want to go on and try to make this video too long. Right now, we're at 15 minutes. I'm just trying to find a way. Spectrum Squared is the name that I'm going to stick with. But I'm going to approach it in a different way. I'm going to give my experiences and day-to-day interactions. I'm going to talk about. See, it's like my brain goes on this into this mode, to like a sleep mode, sort of, every time I get on here. But the moment I turn the camera off, I'm back to thinking, and I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. I'll be heading back to Peoria in the morning, so I'll be up early to record another video. I'll probably do it from my phone this time. That way, I can put all my equipment away. Again, I'm just trying to figure out my ways, man. Figure it out, to find out where I'm going, where I need to be. And it's a very complicated process, so just bear with me. And I hope that you can take something from this. Yeah.